Games, Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life with another Design Your Own set list. And this time we're looking at one of your favourite bands, if not your favourite band ever. It is, of course, the grunge rock, hard rock band, legends, yeah, you name it. It's Alice in Chains. I will get this out here right now. I'm not a big fan. I like them. I like a lot more of the modern stuff than I do the earlier, grungier side of their music. I mean, there is stuff I do enjoy. I can appreciate. I do think Lane Stately is a great singer. I think, what's his name?
William DeVoe.
Not William DeVoe. No, guitarist.
Jerry Cantrell.
Jerry Cantrell is talented as well. I think William DeVoe, obviously the current singer, is great as well. Can do justice to the old songs as well as the new stuff as well. But coming up with 18 tracks was actually easier than I thought.
Which is good. That's a good
was actually easier than I thought because there's a strong back catalogue if you're looking at early stuff to modern stuff as well. Across many albums, it's pretty straightforward, you know. And as always, of course, we have our intro, our very first song, the song we want them to open the set with. And then we have the main set, which is split into two parts, part 1 and part 2, with 7 tracks in each. And then, of course, an encore made up of 3 tracks. So, introduction.
Introduction song, A Looking In View. The way it starts in.
Okay.
Yeah, the way it starts out.
You're going to have to... What is that off? I don't even know what that is off.
It's off one of the newer albums.
Okay.
That's the first album. So that's off Black Gives Way to Blue.
Okay. No. We did a track by track for that, didn't we?
That one, yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
I can't remember that track at all. It
just starts like a really heavy drum and it kind of kicks in, but there's a bit of extra time before it kicks in, so that's quite good for him to come out to.
Okay.
So, yeah.
No, that's cool. I'm trying to rack my brains, and it's like, nope, don't really ring that much of a bell. Funny that. But that's Alice in Chains and me. I often listen and then I immediately move on.
Yeah.
But my intro is super simple, and it's them bones. It's an easy one to kick into.
Yeah.
It's an instant crowd pleaser, as it were. People be going nuts for it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's lazy. It's because it's uninspired, but that's how it's going to be for me with Alice in Chains. All right, walk us through your part 1 then.
Okay, so mine's like I didn't want to do like from early to new. I wanted to kind of like have all different random peaks and troughs of like not peaks and troughs. That's the wrong word. Different songs, like mixed bag.
Peaks and valleys.
That's the word. Yeah.
Yep.
So I started with So Far Under.
Okay.
Check My Brain. Stone. Grind. The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here. Again. And Your Decision to finish.
Okay.
So kind of it was quite a mixed bag, and ended with Your Decision kind of to slow down for the first part.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. There's no like judgment here on my side. I really don't know what would be a good Alice in Chains set. That's the problem. I don't really know what would be a good set to keep a super fan. Well, I guess yours would be the set for a super fan. Mine is, okay, I like Alice in Chains songs. Here we go. So my part 1 begins with Your Decision from Black Gives Way to Blue. Then a very modern one is Rainier Fog, the self-titled track off the album Rainier Fog. Before No Excuses from Jar of Flies, and I Can't Remember from Facelift. Sick Man from Dirt, again from Alice in Chains, self-titled.
Good track.
And my part 1 ends with Breathe on a Window from The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here. Yeah.
That's a good track, that one. I like that one.
I was when I did this, I was quite pleased in the end. I was like, okay,
Arranged it. For someone who's like, I didn't think you'd have anything like as varied.
No, because there was a period when I was younger. So when I was younger, I had this obsession with, I'd like listen to an album or I liked certain tracks where I would just automatically collect all the albums, even if I didn't really know the music very well. Yeah. So there are, and things like that. I have given Alice in Chains a lot of time over the years. The problem is I'm not a fan in the sense where people go to me, tell me your 10 favourite Alice in Chains songs. I could probably knock off quite a few, but I'd start struggling. It's that side of things. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, mine's the same. I'm not going, I'm going to have a really clever written set here. It is, it's a mix of old and new. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start my second part off with The One You Know.
Okay.
Off the... wasn't it?
New album, Rainier Fog.
Yeah. I'm trying to school me. I knew that already. I'm just testing to see how much you know.
Okay.
And then No Excuses from Jar of Flies. Then staying with that, I Stay Away.
Okay.
The way that when that starts, the amount of like love for that song is really, really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really nice one. Heaven Beside You, one of my absolute favourites.
All right.
Get Born Again. Really, really strong track. We Die Young and Damn That River to finish the second part.
All right, okay, all right, yeah. I mean, there is a lot that I just don't have. It's simple as like that. But then you've already mentioned a fair few in my part 2 anyway.
Yeah.
Which begins with Down in a Hole from Dirt. Then Maybe from Rainier Fog. Stone from The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here.
Yep.
Confusion from Facelift. Heaven Beside You of the self-titled album. The One You Know from Rainier Fog. And my main portion, I went with Wood from Dirt. So like that's the main portion of the set completely done. So, I mean, Encore, my Encore is disgustingly lazy.
Go on,
I
go
mean,
for
there are
it.
some obviously ones missing. No, you go first because it's even,
Black Gives Way to Blue.
Yep.
Rooster and Wood. It's like my ultimate favourite track and I have to finish with it. Like you can start with it, have it in the middle and finish with it. I wouldn't care.
What, 3 times in the same set? I'd care. I'd care.
I adore that song.
Over a decade later, probably about a decade later, I'm still banging on about how unhappy I was that Alice Cooper began and ended a set with the same song.
Yeah.
I'm still unhappy about that.
It's just an example to show how much I love that song.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, of course. You've already mentioned 2 out of 3 of my Encore tracks.
Okay.
Absolutely. And it's Black Gives Way to Blue, off Black Gives Way to Blue, of course. I think it's a great kind of starting Encore track for that, without question. Then I've got Man in the Box from Facelift, and then I've ended... And it's not that it's my favourite Alice in Chains songs or anything like that. It's just, I think it's just like, it's just one that people would expect to hear. The final track, so and it just seemed like a good place to put it is Rooster of Dirt. There's nothing particularly inspired about that. You see what I mean? Like I get it, and it's like Alice in Chains fans would be like, oh well, some good songs and stuff, but you missed this one, you missed this one, and you missed that one. It's like, well, yeah, that is going to be the case, but I'm happy enough with that.
Yeah, with mine, I didn't want to have, like I said, a progression of like history from start to what we are now, because I look at Alice in Chains as where they are now, with like nods to the past and stuff like that. So I'd rather have it all mixed up, really, from all different albums, all different eras.
Well, there's no question. To me, there's no question that if you were seeing Alice in Chains live, like you would be expecting to see many of the songs from the past. That is the case, of course, because these are the big hitters, are what made them famous. And the fact that William DeVoe can sing them or Jerry can sing them, it doesn't really do them any harm in that sense. I don't think Alice in Chains have ever tried to separate their eras.
No, which is a good thing.
They've never tried to separate those things. It's just not. It's just they play everything. Yeah. You're fair enough. You're probably not getting some of the deeper cuts.
So say I've been quite lucky. I've seen Alice in Chains quite a few times now.
Yeah. I've seen it. Have I seen them at their own show? I don't think I have I? I've only ever seen them at festivals with you, innit?
And support. Yeah.
Support? No, I have. I have at the Alexandria Palace. Ghost were the support, Alice in Chains were the... And they're great live. I think they're great live. I've always enjoyed them. I really have always enjoyed them live. But they're not a band I seek out, do you know what I mean? It's like you've got people you can go with that, so to speak, so there's no reason for me to go there and potentially not enjoy it, even though I have always enjoyed it. It's just, I'm glad I have seen them live, but I've only ever seen Alice in Chains now live.
Yeah. My first time seeing them was, I think it was 2006, and my friend bought me a ticket. I said, dropping a hint saying, would you go see a band on your own? And I was like, it'd only be Alice in Chains that I see on my own. So I got a ticket, sold out because it was the Astoria, and it was the first gig with William. So that was a really fun gig. Sweaty, July the 4th. Yeah.
Loser.
That was so good.
No, absolutely. Yeah. But there you go. There's our designer on set for Alice in Chains. Let us know what yours would be in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhblofficial as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?